Good morning. Welcome to Motivational Mondays. My name is Jeanette Kopecki, and I am a Sensi independent consultant, and I welcome you here today with us. I would like to start off by saying that I do these videos to be able to help to inspire people as well as myself, so I hold accountability as well as sharing it with all of you. It's a real life experience of how I go about my day and about my business and different thoughts that I have going on for the week. So you're welcome to obviously join us back here every Monday and share in what I'm talking about. You're also welcome to comment below. Please do so. If there's anything that you'd like to talk about or any comments that you'd like to make, I'd love to be able to interact with you on it. You can always reach me also on my email, and it's jkchicsense@gmail.com. Feel free to contact me anytime, and I'd love to be able to chat with you or offer you some different options that are available for you as a business. Anyhow, I just wanted to share with you a really quick story. I had the privilege of recently going to a seminar that really spoke to me, and it was something that is to help me. It was called Get Motivated, and there were some speakers in there that really touched my heart and spoke to me on that day. In particular, there was one that a gentleman told a story, and I wanted to share that with you today, since our topic today is think outside of the box. Now, this gentleman had talked about how he was in the Orient. He was overseas and he was traveling. This gentleman travels quite a bit, and he is in the States, and he has a lot of comps. He has a lot of privileges for flying in the US. He gets frequent flyer miles. He has a lot of perks that he receives from flying so much. So being over in the Orient, he was not used to the stewardess asking him, you know, you need to pay for your bags. You need to check in your bags. Well, he's never had to pay for those here in the States. And so it kind of took him a little bit by surprise. It threw him for a loop when he was told that he has to pay for these bags to get on the plane. And instead of, you know, thinking, well, should I or shouldn't I? There was really no question. He just had to do it. So as he pulled out his credit card, and he was handing it to the lady to begin paying for his bags to be checked in, he stopped for a minute. He stopped and he thought, I'm going to ask a question. And he asked the lady, he said, you know, in the United States, we have such a thing to where you can pay additional to be able to get into first class. Is that something that you have here as well on your airline? And she said, why, yes, sir, we do. We have that option for you available. And he said, okay, and how much would that cost? And she said, it's $50. And he said, all right, so I pay you the $50, and does that mean that my bags are free because I upgraded to first class? And she said, why, of course, yes, sir. That would mean that your bags would be free for you to get into first class and fly first class. So he said, I'll take it. Handed her the credit card, and he said, that's it, it's a done deal. So as he's getting on the plane, he was there with a bunch of other people and some friends and coworkers and such. And as he was sitting in the front of the plane, he noticed in first class that there were two of them in first class. There were 6 other seats there. Now, mind you, in the back of the plane, in the regular seating, they were all crunched nice and tight like sardines back there. 6 of his friends were back there that had paid the $50 to get their bags checked in onto the airplane, but they didn't go as far as asking the question. So this gentleman thought. He stopped and he thought for a minute, and he thought outside of the box enough to be able to know that, hey, I'm just going to ask this question and see what comes of it. Well, what came of it was he was kicking back with his feet up, lots of room in first class, 6 other seats that were completely empty. He and one other guy were the only ones that were thinking enough to be able to pay the same amount of money as everybody else in the back to be able to have all of this luxury. So that was the thought that I wanted to leave you with today. I wanted to ask you, you know, are you driven? What is it that you are shooting for? If you are sitting in your seat right now and watching this and you're thinking, you know what, I don't really have a goal that I'm shooting for, that might be where you need to be, is thinking about what it is that is important to you. Where do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? And then you have to be hungry for what it is that you're wanting. You have to be driven to get there. I myself am a Sensi independent consultant, and I am shooting for superstar director. I am not perfect. I am not where I want to be as of right now, but I am walking and I am talking and I am shooting to get there as much as I can every single day. And that's what it's all about, folks, is making sure that we're working daily, keeping our mind fed with positive input to be able to get us there. And then also opening up our minds and thinking outside of the box a little bit. Think a little differently than how everybody else does. So anyway, that's your thought for the day. My name is Jeanette Kopecky signing off. And again, you have an amazing Motivational Monday, and we'll see you again here next week. Take care. Bye-bye.